Not all breeders are the same. There's a spectrum, a wide range of practices and philosophies when it comes to breeding dogs. Some truly care for their dogs, prioritizing their health, well-being, and happiness above all else. They see their dogs as family. But for countless dogs in commercial breeding operations, often referred to as puppy mills, the reality is far different. Life is heartbreakingly different. It's a stark contrast to the loving home some dogs enjoy. This is the story of one such mother dog, a nameless victim of this industry, known only by a number, a cold, impersonal identifier in a world devoid of affection, whose life is a relentless cycle of pregnancy and loss, a never-ending demand on her body. She's never known a soft bed, a comforting place to rest her weary body, a loving touch, a gentle caress to ease her fear and loneliness, or the simple joy of play, the freedom to run, jump, and experience the world with unbridled enthusiasm. Her world is confined, cold, and loveless, a prison of metal and concrete. The puppies you see in pet stores, with their irresistible charm, or online, those adorable faces that tug at your heartstrings, often come from places like this, hidden away from public view, where the truth is hidden behind carefully staged photos, designed to deceive and mislead potential buyers, and locked doors, concealing the harsh realities of commercial breeding. Our goal is not to judge, but to shed light on a hidden world, but to understand the real cost behind that adorable puppy in the window, the unseen consequences of our choices, a cost paid in suffering by the mothers left behind, the breeding dogs who endure unimaginable hardship. Her story is shared by thousands, a silent epidemic of animal suffering. And it's time we see what her daily life is truly like, to confront the uncomfortable truth. Let's walk through a day in her world and bear witness to her reality. Her home is a cramped wire cage. No soft ground, no comfort, just cold metal pressing into her paws. Cages are stacked in rows, filled with other dogs she can see but never touch. The air is thick with ammonia, the noise constant and overwhelming. There's no peace, no stimulation, no toys or new experiences, just endless monotony. With nothing to do, she paces, spins, or chews the bars, her mind and body starved for engagement. The 5 freedoms of the Humane Society say animals deserve comfort and a suitable environment. Here she has neither. This is not a home, but a prison built for efficiency, not care. Day after day, this is all she knows. Her world is isolation, discomfort, and despair. This is her reality. Mealtime is survival, not joy. Cheap kibble is dumped into her cage, often falling through the wire to the dirty floor below. She eats quickly, desperate to get enough before it's lost or soiled. The food is low quality, barely enough to keep her alive. Water is often dirty, sometimes frozen or stagnant. Clean water is a rare luxury. Malnutrition and dehydration weaken her, especially when she's pregnant or nursing. Her coat dulls, her teeth rot, and her body wastes away. The 5 freedoms promise freedom from hunger and thirst, but here, even that is denied. She is valued only for the puppies she produces, not for her well-being. Illness is a constant threat. There are often no vet visits, no vaccinations, no treatment for infections or injuries. Minor problems become chronic pain, ear infections, skin wounds, and dental disease go untreated. Her teeth decay, her gums bleed, and eating becomes agony. Infections spread, her body breaks down. Veterinary care is seen as an expense, not a necessity. If she can't breathe, she's discarded. She learns to hide her pain, enduring in silence. The 5 freedoms include freedom from pain and disease. Here, that's ignored. Her suffering is not an accident. It's a business decision. This is the cruel reality of her existence. Motherhood is her only comfort, a brief respite from the harsh reality of her existence. It's a natural instinct, a flicker of joy in an otherwise bleak world. But it's always brief, a fleeting moment of connection before the inevitable separation. She gives birth alone in her cage, without comfort or assistance, her instincts guiding her through the pain and exhaustion. She begins caring for her puppies as best she can, nurturing them with unwavering devotion despite her own suffering. For a few short weeks, they are her world, her sole purpose, her only source of love and affection. She nurses, cleans, and protects them fiercely, driven by an innate desire to keep them safe and healthy. Then, far too soon, they're taken away, snatched from her care without warning or explanation, shipped off to be sold, destined for homes where their origins will likely remain a secret, leaving her frantic and grieving, desperately searching for her missing pups, her cries echoing unanswered in the empty cage. This cycle repeats, again and again, a cruel and relentless pattern of birth, love, and loss. Her body and spirit breaking a little more each time, the weight of her sorrow etched into her weary eyes. The puppies, separated too early from their mother and litter mates, miss out on vital socialization and crucial developmental stages. Often facing behavioral issues later in life, struggling with anxiety, fear, and difficulty forming bonds. For her, the loss is devastating. Her only moments of love are stolen away, leaving an emptiness that can never be filled. She is left alone, depleted and heartbroken, waiting for the cycle to begin again, trapped in a never-ending nightmare. This is her purpose, as defined by those who profit from her suffering and her tragedy, a life devoid of joy and freedom. This is the hidden cost of every puppy mill dog, a price paid in broken hearts and shattered lives. Her story is undeniably hard to hear, a stark reminder of the cruelty that exists. It's a narrative filled with pain and suffering, a reality we often try to shield ourselves from. But even amidst such darkness, it's not without hope. There's a glimmer of light, a chance for change, a possibility of a brighter future for these vulnerable creatures. We can be the change by refusing to buy puppies from pet stores or online sellers who often deliberately hide their unethical breeding practices. These establishments often prioritize profit over the well-being of the animals. Ask direct questions, demand complete transparency about the breeding conditions, and don't hesitate to walk away if something feels wrong or raises any red flags. Trust your instincts. The most powerful choice, the most impactful decision is adoption. Shelters and rescues are overflowing with wonderful dogs, including many puppy mill survivors, all patiently waiting for a second chance at a loving home and a better life. When you choose to adopt, you not only save a precious life, but also actively refuse to support the cruel and inhumane puppy mill industry. Rescued dogs, despite their past traumas, can learn to trust humans again, rediscover the joy of play, and experience the unconditional love they deserve. Their incredible resilience and capacity for forgiveness is truly inspiring and a testament to the strength of the animal spirit. By openly sharing their rescue stories and consistently making compassionate choices in our daily lives, we can collectively work towards ending this heartbreaking cycle of suffering. Every single action counts. Every adoption represents a beacon of hope, a step towards a more humane world for these animals. Together, united in our compassion, we can build a future where no dog ever has to endure the horrors and neglect that she did. We can be the hope she's been waiting for, the change she desperately needs, and the voice for those who cannot speak for themselves.